Hey there, Cancer Sun, Cancer Moon, Cancer Rising. It's Maggie from Moon Directive. Welcome to my channel. Here we work with the energy of the moon to see how we can best utilize it to move our life forward in the most positive way possible. I've worked all day and I'm a little tired and I really can't get into people's energy very easily. So what I decided to do was I meditated and Spirit said I should use the Keepers of the Light Oracle cards to kind of get that extra message for you from Spirit. And so let's see what you have. Well, you have Holy Amethyst, Divine Alchemy. Move beyond your current challenges. Wow. Focus on what you desire. So amethyst is this. It's this beautiful purple. It's also the third eye chakra. And so if you have any amethyst, if you just happen to have it, if you're laying in meditation this week, you might want to try resting it on there to help open your third eye so that you can get that divine inspiration, that information, and so that you can focus on what it is that you want to create, because you also have Lord Ganesh, infinite abundance. So if you're trying to create abundance for yourself, and it could be in anything, it could be financially, emotionally, spiritually, what kind of abundance do you want to focus on? Oh my gosh, this is white on here. Obstacles are being removed, spiritual support and connections are increasing. So it's like we're at the campfire. So this is great. This is great. You can create. You can create by focusing on what you want. You can use amethyst to help you open up the third eye chakra, spend some time in meditation. But also, I want to say, even though it's amethyst, which is very much about being focused mentally on it, I want to also say be focused in your action steps. Like take physical action steps that move you in that direction. So if you know what you want and you're focusing your thoughts on it, you also need to be focusing some action on it. Okay, so now I'm itching all over. So Spirit's on board with that idea. So yes, be as focused as possible so you can, create what you want to create, that infinite abundance. There's more than enough for everybody to have everything that they really want. Not only what they need, but what they want. You can create it. Co-create with Spirit. So, all right, let's see what else Spirit wants to talk about. I want to ask you to please hit the thumbs up button and help balance the energy of my readings. I spend a lot of time doing them, and so it helps balance that energy effort so that the universe stays balanced. Oh, be sure to check out your sun, your moon, and your rising. Sometimes these readings seem very specific. The Gemini readings felt very specific, and so it's not going to resonate with everyone. Your sun sign is your it's your personality, not your personality, it's your value system. It's how you feel inside. It's your core belief. It's how you're viewing the world. Your rising sign is just your personality. Is your personality? Wow, I can't even talk. It's how people are viewing you. It's what they're seeing with the way you act. It's wow, I am tired. I'm so sorry. Your moon sign is your how you're going to respond to the world. It's how you're going to react and respond to the energies around you and what other people are doing. And I think this is really interesting because you have the Four of Cups and the Four of Pentacles. And that is about holding on tightly to your resources because you don't think you have enough. And you are being told you have infinite abundance. The opportunity to create infinite abundance is available to you. You just need to focus on this action steps to get you there. You need to focus on the divine inspiration and intuition. You need to also maybe consider really inviting Spirit in to help you co-create. Like sometimes we say things like, oh my gosh, I just never have enough money to go on that trip. I will never have that. Well, if you say that, you won't. But if you really want to go on that trip, you say, I'm going on that trip. Go ahead and book it. Plan out the time, ask for the vacation time, and then say, hey, God, you know what? I really want to go to the trip, so help me come up with the money, and I can guarantee you it'll show up. If you really believe it, I've had it happen so many times for me. You make the plans, and then things fall into place. So don't be hanging on tightly to your resources saying, well, I really want to go on that vacation, but I don't have enough money. But when I get enough money, I'll go on that vacation. Well, when I get enough money, if you say that, when I get enough money, then it's always a day away or a month away. You'll never have it, but that's your mindset. So change your mindset. Say, oh, I'm going to go and somehow I will create it. I will create enough money to be able to do this. I've got it. And then look for the opportunities as they flow in. And when you focus on stuff like that, it starts coming to you. So let's just see what's going on here. Ooh, sorry about that. Really jiggled it around there. Let's see what's going on this week, because we have a new moon coming in. So that's a great time to manifest things. And it's in your 12th house. Gemini, we walk in and Gemini's sitting there in your 12th house. So that is your house of hopes and goals and dreams and wishes and communication with spirit, spiritual development. I shouldn't say communication with spirit, but your spiritual development, which, focus on what you want. And at the stage of the moon cycle, there should be a sense of peace and calm, right? That energy is kind of like from the last cycle is concluded. We've gone through the void of course. There's just like this peace. And then we have the new beginning. We have the new beginning. And so this is your opportunity to create what you really want. What do you really want? And then just assume that you're going to get it. Like really believe it. And then start taking the action steps. And things just fall into place. See? Soar into joy. Decide what you want. What sparks joy in you? It says, childlike wonder fills my life. When you decide that you're just going to do something and you just know that the ability will crop up when it's time, cultivate prosperity. Make the decision. Know that you can do it. It'll be fine. The money will show up. The abundance of the universe is pouring into my life. So I want to go on this trip. And the abundance of the universe will bring me what I need to go. I would like to buy a house. I am buying a house. I shouldn't say I would like. I am buying a house. And it'll work out. I am doing this. I am. So what is your I am that you want to use for this new moon? Because it's in your hopes, goals, dreams, wishes. And so a dream becomes a goal when you have a plan. Right? So in this case, your plan is, I am going to do this. And then you do the first step. And when you do the first step, then you go, oh, okay, well, now I know what the next step is. And you do the next step. And then pretty soon you'll start to see the path open up before you. So start moving in the direction that you want to go. That's how you get there. But sitting there all self-protecting and trying to protect your resources does not help you make more. Okay, this is so crazy. I don't usually do this, but I don't know if anybody remembers the parable from the Bible where the landowner gave 3 servants a couple of coins. I don't really remember. Gave them some coins and said, hey, bring this, I'll be back in a year and I'm going to want my money back. Well, one of them invested in a very safe investment and got a modest return. That's cool. And the other guy invested aggressively and he had a large return. Also nice. But the third guy was like, I don't want to lose this money and upset my master. And so he buried it. He held tightly to it. He didn't open up and try to create more wealth with it. And when the master came back, the master was mad at him and he no longer worked for him. Or he was beaten, or who knows what they do. You know what I'm saying? He was in big trouble because he was so afraid of losing what he had. Feel like, yeah, that one too. Oh, it's this one. Okay. He was so afraid of losing what he had that he hung on to it. Okay, let's start with that last one because now I'm wondering if it really was supposed to come or not because it was kind of... Anyways, it says, I accept responsibility for my well-being. All right, so if you want something, go for it. Accept responsibility for your life. Take the action step, take the leap of faith, go do it. Don't sit around going, well, I would have had that, but such and such a thing, or so and so, or whatever, right? So this is that realization. This realization that's going to happen right here in your first house of you when the moon gets into Cancer on Tuesday. This is where you're like, oh, this is my life. I'm a co-creator of my life. No one's going to do this for me but me. Start accepting responsibility for what you do. I think that's what this is about, this acceptance stage. Like, okay, you know what? It's my job. It's my job to be in charge of my life. And so that's when you start erasing the doubt. You just walk away from all this doubt that's like, I don't know if I have enough. No, you do. There's infinite abundance available to you. And when you do that, when you turn the corner and you say, I am creating infinite abundance for myself, that's when the success starts pouring in from the most random of corners. You just never know. Like, I don't know, fill out the survey and we'll send you $20. You know, that randomly stuff like that happens. I have a friend who says money falls out of the sky for me. And then, like, all of a sudden she'll get some kind of a check in the mail for something that she doesn't even remember, a rebate that she doesn't even remember. Did she? I don't know. It's just like money appears. You can do that by believing it. You can do that by believing in it. On Thursday, that moon is going to move into your second house. That's the house of your self-esteem, your self-worth, and what you manifest as far as financial abundance. It's money and finance. And look, it's the period of growth and self-love. And so I feel like if you can love yourself and know that the universe loves you and the universe is going to provide, and they know that it's coming for you, if you can really believe that, if you can really see it and believe it, you'll experience so much growth. You can cultivate the prosperity. You will have the success. And I have a feeling when I see against the grain, it means one of two things. Either you're like, wow, I don't know if I can do that. It's so not in your wheelhouse. That's a possibility. Or the other possibility is that what you really want is so not typical of what the people in your life do, have, seek. It's so different. But it's about what sparks joy in you. Go against the grain if that's what it takes. You cultivate your prosperity. You cultivate your success. You go for it. Don't sit on the sidelines playing small. Step into your power. Step into your magnificence. Step into your ability to create infinite abundance. Because you can do it. You can do it. And Spirit is there to help you. You just have to believe. You just have to, oh, I'm itching all over. You just have to believe you can do this. Ooh, electric eel spirit. Bring your ideas to life. Oh my God, Spirit's like banging you in the head. When that moon moves into Virgo, which is your fourth house of home, look at all the support and the love and the nourishment and the Spirit just pouring its abundance down onto you. And allowing you to see the path forward. And allowing you to see the path forward. And electric eels spark joy, right? Bring your ideas to life. Go for it. Do it. Don't be sitting on the sidelines of life. That's not what we're here for. We're here to learn. We're here to grow. We're here to manifest. We're here to co-create. We're here to enjoy every second of it. Soak it all in. Soak it all in. Soak it all in like this. Just let yourself like be totally wet with all of the beauty and the joy and the abundance that the Spirit has to offer you. Go for it. Soar into joy. Cultivate your prosperity. I haven't seen a reading like this. Honestly, I've been doing these now for what, 6 months, 7 months? 6 months. And 6.5, I guess. I haven't seen one that's like, here's the cash register, just open it. That's what it looks like. Here's a cash register. Awaken your passion. Bring your idea to life. Soar into joy, passion, joy. You can create abundance of joy, of wealth, of emotional satisfaction by following your passion, by following your heart. Don't play small. Don't play small. Spirit's like, no, no, no. You can do this. You go for it. Just believe in yourself. Spirit does. And so do I. I believe in you. All right, well, I will see you back here for that new moon reading. So be thinking about, what is it? What is that big goal, that big dream? Because this is the new moon to plant those seeds of intention. And it may take 18 months to really manifest, depending on how big the dream is. 18 months flies by. All right? We'll talk soon. You take care. Have a great week. Oh my gosh, have a great week.